has feet like a cat. Some of y'all may have heard this, I don't know. It has a tail like a cat. And it has ears like a cat. What is it? It has feet like a cat, tail like a cat, and ears like a cat. Well, I was kidding. It's a kitten. I don't know. Keep in mind, it comes from a 6-year-old, so I thought I'd share it. It had me thinking too. But my speech is going to be on perspective. And what is perspective? Well, it's the way objects appear or a mental view of something. And in this word, it kind of annoys me because my girlfriend uses it a lot. So I find it kind of annoying. But at the same time, it's a very interesting word to me because I'm kind of amused by it because two or more people can look at the same thing at the same time but see it totally different. And so as I was going around my house, I wanted to bring something that everybody could maybe relate to. In fact, I forgot. That they can relate to. And I brought a Bible. Now, raise your hands if you have one. I've heard one. See, just about everybody has one. And the Christians, they may see it as a Bible, and they may see it, some even call it an instruction manual to get to heaven. But to atheists, people who don't believe, this is just a book. Some even say it's a fiction, a book of fiction. Because if you ever read the Bible and the stories out of it, some stories may sound ridiculous, like, a man can walk on water, or, my favorite story growing up was the man that got ate by the whale and lived for like 3 days inside the whale. But, and of course, that how one man created the earth, the heavens, the earth. So some of them may see it, as fiction. But I'll share my perspective of the Bible. And first of all, I'll give you a little background. I grew up in the church. My grandpa, he's a retired preacher. And, so I was pretty much raised in the church. And I believe in the Bible. I read the Bible, to be honest with you. I read it. And I believe in it for the most part. But my perspective on the Bible is, because at the same time I'm a realist, I just keep things real, and I believe that a new version should come out every 10 years, because this world changes so much, and I think the newest Bible should have how to conduct yourself on the internet. Because, of course, back then, they didn't have no technology or nothing like that. So I just think that they should come out with a new version every 10 years. And my grandpa, he's an old school preacher. So he's one of those Bible thumpers. And we get into it a lot. Well, we get into it a lot because we have different perspectives. Because he's, being old school, he believes that, that sex comes after marriage. And these days, I don't know anybody that does that. I don't. Because my perspective is, what if you get married and be with somebody for the rest of their life, and you find out that, that they're bad at sex? Then you're stuck. So, so kind of like maybe a interview thing, you know. And so, I'm glad I get laughs because I don't get laughs at home when I tell people this. Because I mean, sex can it can ruin a marriage. It can help a marriage. I mean, it can relieve stress. I don't know how many of y'all been married, but it can be stressful. And this is just a tool, but you know. So I just concluded with this. You know, perspective. Whatever your perspective is, you know, it's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. I mean, you can change it, or you can share it with people, but it's not for other people to like or not like. I mean, because it's yours. So whatever your perspective is about whatever it is you're viewing, you still, whoever likes it or not, it's still your perspective. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Okay.